Two unions representing Arlington police officers say they have lost confidence in their police chief. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. More than half the officers in the department signed a petition against Chief Al Jones. They say it's about this police shooting of a man believed to be impaired behind the wheel. 2 days after the shooting, the chief announced the officer who killed the driver acted against department rules and fired him. The police unions say he was fired much too quickly. They presented the petition to the Arlington City Council. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is in Arlington tonight. Peyton.
Yes, Steve, we are still waiting for public comment. That's when the police union presidents will present this petition of no confidence. But before the meeting, we caught up with one of the union presidents to talk about all of their concerns.
Basically, morale is pretty low.
President of Arlington Municipal Patrolmen's Association, Chris Ceballos, along with the Arlington Police Association, stood before City Council Tuesday evening with a petition concerning Arlington Police Chief Al Jones. Ceballos handed over a sealed petition of 368 signatures, stating more than half of Arlington's officers have lost confidence in the chief. Both groups believe Chief Jones isn't following the core principles he laid out when he was hired earlier this year, including transparency and accountability. Do you not think he's transparent?
There's at least one incident that has brought some issues for the department, for mainly our members.
As of Tuesday, the only incident Ceballos wants to go public about is Chief Jones's decision to fire Officer Robert Phillips 48 hours after he shot and killed a suspected drunk driver back in October.
What actually happened was he was fired on a Friday, and the backup officer that was there on scene with him wasn't even interviewed till the following Monday.
In an effort to be transparent, Chief Jones held a press conference 2 days after the October fatal shooting to disclose Officer Phillips was no longer with the department after a thorough internal investigation. The chief said Phillips failed to follow department policy when he fired multiple times at 40-year-old Jesse Fisher's moving vehicle at the end of a slow-speed chase.
Because I knew I was going to release this video without any type of action with it. The community had been outraged, and that's the last thing I want here in Arlington.
On October 20th, police received a call Fisher was slumped over at the wheel at an Arlington intersection. It was initially considered a medical call. Officer Phillips asked Fisher to surrender multiple times, but Fisher ignored the commands.
Put your hands out that car now! Put your hands out the car!
Once Fisher hit a dead end at a cul-de-sac, he made a U-turn and Officer Phillips opened fire.
You do it! Don't you do it!
Several community leaders stood behind the chief in support of his quick firing. Chief Jones stressed his officer could have resorted to other options instead of deadly force.
It's not about politics for me. It's about right and wrong. It's about morals.
While the former officer is still waiting on possible criminal charges, both unions didn't want to comment on whether the shooting itself was justified.
It's not my place to decide, to determine whether the shoot was good or bad. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the fact that the chief, in our opinion, didn't follow due process.
Ceballos says a thorough investigation was never conducted and believes Chief Jones rushed to judgment.
I say the tension is coming from basically having to be worried about their job, be worried about if they're going to get a due process if they do something wrong.
Chief Jones did not make any type of public statement today regarding the petition, and both unions tell me they do not necessarily want Chief Jones fired, but they do want the city aware of their claims. But it's still unclear if the city will step in, who will step in, and if there will be an investigation at all. We will have the latest from this meeting coming up at 10 o'clock.